Friday. How y'all doing? What's going on? We got a lot of y'all in the chat. Who we got? We got D Alex in the chat. Mr. What's his name? The Black Wizards. Some Dope Mojo. Shouts out to you, my boy. Gucci Prison is in the house. The other half of New Black Street is in the house. Kata Frostfang is in the house. It's a freaking kaiju. I know that's right. Toxin is in the house. Juan is in the house. Jordan Archer is in the house. That's right. Griff indeed. Mr. What's his name is in the house. What's going on, everybody? So glad to be here. God woke us up. Shouts out to everybody who believes in God in the chat who doesn't also believe in slaughtering babies. Like, it's okay if you don't believe in God. I'm with you on that. No. Let me bring that back. It's okay if you don't believe in God. I totally support your atheism. Okay? And it's okay if you're an atheist and you believe in slaughtering babies. Okay, cool. But you can't be in here talking about it's God's will and you believe in slaughtering babies. You just can't. They don't equate. Okay? Shout out to you, Plies. Anyway, we got a lot to talk about, guys. So first things first, we got a grift. Okay? Let me get my window up and what is happening here? That's not supposed to do that. No, this is not struggle streaming. All right, so first things first, we got a grift, okay? Before we get started into today's grift, make sure y'all check out the Squabble Shop. We got more squabbling for you on the way. Just give me some time and we'll have it out before Christmas. Also, make sure y'all like the video. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. You got the notification bell on and all of that good stuff. You know, the classic cliche YouTuber grift stuff. You know what I'm saying? But we don't want to waste no more time. We got to get into the grift. So in order to get into the latest grift, okay, we have to go over. Oh, shit, it's right there. Y'all see this? Y'all see that? We got a brand new sweet baby grift to get on, y'all. So first off, let's go ahead and head over to Smash JT's website. He brought this up. Unknown Nine's ex-Reflector Entertainment whistleblower exposes Kim BELAIR as a mentally disturbed, crazed lunatic. First off, I gotta say, I'm not shocked, but not for the same reasons that you guys aren't shocked. See, you guys are not shocked because you've been following the grift this entire time. But see, I'm not shocked because I'm black. And I know something that maybe other ethnicities of men may not know as I take a sip of my Red Bull. This is what other ethnicities of men need to understand. Y'all ready? The thicker the ass, the crazier the bitch. Can I get a Don DeMarco? The thicker the ass, the crazier the bitch. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. If that ass is fat, so is that ego. If that wagon is wide, so is the mental disorder. I'm trying to tell you. She's not Big Shirley, but she got a Big Shirley on her back.
Big Shirley.
So, we got, first of all, we got to give our boy Smash JT the credit for even pointing this out. I don't even know where he find. I feel like Smash JT be sitting by his computer late at night, waiting on a grift. Just the entire time, eyes on the computer. Just waiting. Just waiting. Just waiting. But you know what? Keep providing it. We all eating. There's enough, there's enough grifting to go around. Okay? Let's dive into this article, man. We already read the title. In a bombshell call out, a former employee of Reflector Entertainment has come forward to shed a cleansing light on all of the chaos surrounding Unknown 9 Awakening and the toxic work environment fostered within the company. The whistleblower, who worked in cybersecurity, has provided some seriously shocking details about the mismanagement, unprofessional behavior, and lack of productivity that plagued the studio during his tenure. Most notably, this employee has taken aim squarely at BELAIR, describing her as completely unstable and unfit for leadership. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Now, I'm not shocked that she's unfit for leadership. You want to know why I'm not shocked? Because I am a sexist. Let's keep it a bean. Listen, especially if you, there's a statistic that says like something close to 40% of women have admitted they do not like working under other women. I wonder why. And then it's like the other 60% aren't saying like, oh yeah, we love working for women. Like the other 60%, like there's a big chunk of it that says, I don't really care. And then there's like a small percentage of women who prefer to work under a woman. But 40% of women says, I don't want to work under other women. I don't. I wonder why. I know why. I can't say it because that's sexist. We can't say that. Who the hell am I kidding? It's because they suck at leading. They suck. They're passive aggressive. They can't be held to the same standard as a man. And 9 times out of 10, they only in leadership because they didn't earn their way there. It probably has something to do with the fact of her being a woman. So niggas don't take them seriously. I give you a prime example of what I'm talking about. I used to work for Pike Engineering. Okay. When I started working at Pike Engineering, when I came in, the manager was a young white girl. Okay. She couldn't have been no older than maybe 35. Okay. Young white girl. The previous manager had been, I don't know if he was fired. I don't know what happened. But all the people that worked under this young white girl were men. Okay. The field that we was working in, she never worked in before. The previous manager, he worked in the field. She hadn't. So when I asked a couple of the other, workers in that field, how did she get the management position? Every single nigga, white, it didn't matter. Most of the people that worked there were white. They all kind of like shrugged their shoulders and rolled their eyes. She was pretty passive aggressive. She was not clear in her communication. On top of that, a couple months after working there, she popped up pregnant. I'm just saying. I'm not making no sweeping indictments. Who am I kidding? Yes, I am.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
So I'm not surprised. Let's continue to read. Future Boy says aTraes likes being under men. Bottom. God damn. Now, why would you say that?
My leg! My leg!
All right. The whistleblower confirmed in his French video, auto-translated from Google Translate on his YouTube channel, Le Report de Gamer. Listen, guys, I took French. I failed French, okay? This was one of those situations where they wanted us to choose our classes, and I was an idiot at 15 years old, okay? Give me a break. I didn't realize that I needed to choose a language. So instead of taking Spanish like I would have wanted to take Spanish, they put me in French. Fuck French. I don't know how they call that the language of love. It's trash. It's garbage. Buns, cheeks. I prefer Spanish. Okay? Espanol. I prefer Espanol. I'm sorry if I offended anybody who's French in the chat, but Espanol is more romantic to me than French. Sorry. It is what it is. That Unknown 9 was in development for nearly 8 years. What? Oh my God. 8 years, and that's what you niggas had to give me? Oh my God. Get out of here.
Get the fuck out of here, little nigga.
Get out of here. But the end result was far from reflective. Really, Smash? Really? Nah, we got to get you a...
You stupid.
For that of the time and resources invested into it. Despite many folks trying to deem this a AA title, in reality, he says it should have been labeled as a AAA title. Wow. Due to the sheer number of employees involved, approximately 120, many of whom were former Ubisoft staff, because game industry incest. The game failed to meet even the most basic expectations. According to the whistleblower, the blame falls in line with what I covered in my previous video discussing the layoff. So first of all, I'm going to have to disagree. Well, I don't know. I can't disagree with a nigga who actually works in the industry. If a game is considered AAA or AA based on how many people are working on it, then what would that make Activision games? Quadruple A? Because if 120 people means AAA, well then I know Activision got thousands of people working on some of their games. So is that quadruple A? I don't know. What's going on, honey? I see you. If you missed the above video or don't have the time to sum that all up, as the whistleblower goes on to confirm, it falls directly on the lackadaisical work culture where employees spent their time watching YouTube videos, chatting, and drinking beer on Fridays as early as noon. What did I tell y'all? You cannot make this stuff up. Where is it?
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
That's why y'all hate me so much. Y'all hate niggas like me. Because if I was in charge, you niggas would be slaving. You niggas would get put to work. I wish I would come into my studio that's getting funded millions of dollars and y'all niggas in there watching YouTube videos. Get to work. Get to work. That's why I'm all about crunch. These niggas at work drinking beer? Huh? Tiger? But I wish I would catch you drinking beer. I wish I would catch you at work drinking beer, nigga. Soon as I catch you.
Get the fuck out of here, little nigga.
What the hell? You drinking beer at work? Y'all niggas chilling, talking, and we got a game to make? That's nasty work. Nasty work. Let's continue. Reflector's leadership, including Alexandra Amancio, okay, co-founder, this is him, sir, why you ain't get fired with the rest of them? Okay. Co-founder and former Ubisoft executive is also implicated in this systemic dysfunction. Amancio, described as the mastermind behind the project, allegedly failed to provide any meaningful direction, leaving the studio adrift for years. I can't even grift on this dude. Clearly a straight white male. Well, I don't know if he's straight. So you was up there just doing nothing, huh? I would bet any amount of money he was up there just busting cheeks. What's the over and under on him busting down Kim BELAIR? What is the over under? Look what that money maker do.
Ooh wee! Look what that money maker.
I'm just saying. Let me take this jacket off, man. It's that week because it's finna get hot. I'm finna start yelling. I'm finna get upset. If I can get the damn jacket off. Yeah, it's getting hot. All right. Salaries ranged anywhere from between what's the Canadian currency. What's it called? I know it's just that under $1 or some shit like that. Canadian. Oh, it might be just Canadian dollars. That's what it looks like. Salaries ranged between 100,000 Canadian dollars to 150,000 Canadian dollars. Yet productivity was almost non-existent. It was nowhere to be found. The whistleblower went on to point out that the exorbitant expenses most likely contributed to the extreme financial strain that ultimately led to Bandai Namco's acquisition of the company, but that didn't fix any problems. You niggas getting paid 150,000 Canadian dollars to sit up there and beat off to YouTube videos. I just don't. Ooh. Beyond the lack of productivity, the whistleblower described the workplace as rife with toxicity. Microgroups, cliques, and infighting were common, creating a hostile environment that stifled collaboration. Funny how that mind virus infection always seems to make clusters of people to outcast others who aren't like-minded. The whistleblower's own experience ended on a crazy note that could be grounds for a lawsuit, as he stated that after he reported his IT director for downloading illicit content on the company network rather than addressing the issue, Reflector's leadership retaliated by terminating his employment. Adding to all this dysfunction, Bandai Namco's takeover of Reflector Entertainment resulted in mass layoffs as the publisher sought to cut ties with many of the former Ubisoft employees who had contributed to the chaos, but again, too little, too late. What is illicit materials? Illicit content, I'm sorry. Illicit content? What? Who at work downloading porn? Huh? What? We're supposed to be in there making video games. You in there beating off. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. That is insane. You supposed to be in there making video games, making magic. You at your desk. Like, bro. What is this industry? Why are we called the incels? The incels clearly work for you. The incels clearly work for you. This is insane. One more time. You supposed to be making video games. Instead, you... What the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with these people? Kim BELAIR's role in the disaster. While some of the mismanagement can be attributed to Amantio, the whistleblower did not mince any words when it came to discussing Kim BELAIR. Although BELAIR was positioned as a key figure in the game's development, the whistleblower made it clear that she was far from a stabilizing force. He went on describing her as completely unstable, and he alleged that BELAIR is unfit for any kind of leadership role, let alone one in a high-pressure, collaborative environment like game development. This same Kim BELAIR that has been the CEO of the dysfunctional Sweet Baby Inc. for years now. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? See, what makes her qualified to be a leader? That's the question. What makes you so qualified to be a leader? You made a failing sex podcast. Who thought this motherfucker could come in and stabilize our damn company? Man. Shout out to that guy, Gazalarium with the $5 Canadian super chat. My nigga.
My nigga.
He goes, back from work and I see aTraes gooning first thing before New Black Street. Good time. Shout out to all my gooners out there. Shout out to all my gooners out there. Make sure y'all hit the like button on y'all way in, man. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Let's see. I saw a comment earlier that I wanted to read. Somebody said, damn, somebody said it. Where did it go? Oh, yeah, it was Troll. Troll says, yep, it's what I was busting people for, too, when I was at IT Sec. And, oh, shit, what's up? What's up, Troll? I'm trying to break into IT right now. I mean, like, technically, I'm already in IT, but I'm trying to get to the more advanced stuff. That's why I'm, you know what I'm saying, trying to do cybersecurity and all that stuff. Holla at your boy, you know what I'm saying? Give me some pointers. He said, we even busted one girl with porn on her computer. And that's another thing. I wouldn't be surprised if Kim BELAIR was the one that he found illicit content on. Because she's already proven that she's a little freak elite. Hold on. Kim BELAIR is a certified
freak house. Bounce that ass, make your knees touch. Freak.
This is the same chick whom has an entire podcast episode gooning over getting her cheeks bust down by Bowser, a freaking turtle. She wants to do 69 with a gazelle. What are we talking about? This girl is a certified, where'd it go? Damn, did I lose it already? Oh, there it is. Certified.
Freak house. Bounce that ass, make your knees touch it.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Let's continue reading. He said, oh my God. He went so far as to claim that BELAIR's erratic behavior suggested that she may be undergoing treatment from multiple psychologists, an insane situation that he framed as a positive step for her mental health, but a damning indictment of her ability to lead a team or oversee a major project. She doesn't seem well, You
stupid.
The whistleblower continued. What the fuck is the whistleblower? Added that her lack of stability was beyond evident to any of those who worked alongside her. Now, if you don't think there's any precedent for trying to hide someone's mental stability for political reasons, look no further than the current sitting president of the United States, nigga. They hid the president's mental stability for months. Hell, years. You understand? So don't act like motherfuckers won't try to hide your mental stability for political purposes. Okay? Now, I haven't been one to go light on BELAIR. Oh, okay. I think we passed all the grips. So shouts out to Smash JT. That's interesting. Now I wonder, where's this dude's video? He didn't link the video? Come on, Smash. Link the video. Oh, that's fine. Here it is. Here it is. And let me see. Where is the video? Oh, damn. Did he not? I can't read this. I can't read none of this. This is why you link the video, Smash. Damn. whatever. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's not like we was gonna watch it, but I did want to give dude some credit. You know what I'm saying? We talking about his video. I could at least give him some credit. But that's insane. We're not surprised, but that's insane. Okay. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We got a lot of comments. Let me get into some of these comments that y'all talking about. Toxin is begging me to stop. You know what, Toxin? I got one specifically for you.
Freak house. Freak house. Bounce that ass, make your knees touch. Freak.
Troll said, go get your CCNA/P. I haven't done IT stuff in decades. I'm 40 plus now, man. Hey, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. He says, I got lucky though. Government paid for me. I did all this in the military. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Some dope mojo says, how can your knees touch your toes? I don't know. Don't ask me. Go ask Future. That nigga said it. What's up, Future boy? Dude didn't give any examples. Kind of sounds like he's just bashing her, which is part of the reason the video needs to be watched. But it's in French, and I don't feel like decoding that shit right now. But we gonna grift anyways. All right, so let's move on to the next topic. All right. All right, so if you haven't heard, a lot of people, a couple of content creators, what's going on, Hammond? A couple of content creators have been able to play Avowed. And the things that I'm hearing is pretty good. Let me see. I'm trying to see. This person got to play. Is there no volume here? Okay, that's fine. Can I get better? Okay, it's on 1080p already. So as you can see, some people have gotten to play Avowed, and I'm happy to hear there's some good things being said. Because when I first saw the game, it was looking rough. It was looking rough to me. They changed the art style. I thought the art style was supposed to be a lot more, not photorealistic, but, you know, more dark fantasy, more, you know, yeah, photorealistic. But then I start seeing this, and it's like, oh my God, here they come with these Fortnite graphics. But I'm not going to, oh, that kind of look dope. You can play it in third person. You can play it in first person. I'm going to play in third person because I'm getting tired of first person games, honestly. I really am. But this looks pretty decent. I'm not going to lie to you. And it's putting me in a precarious situation because this comes out in February. You know what else comes out in February? Monster Hunter. So what that means is I'm going to have to find a way to finish this game before Monster Hunter drop. Because when Monster Hunter drops, there's no hope. There's no hope for any other game. There's no hope for my channel. I'm already putting in my paid time off for this channel. Right? You guys won't see me all of March. None of April. And probably not May. Monster Hunter Wilds will be here. So I'm going to have to put out enough content to, you know, serve you guys for a good 3 months. Because there will be no streams. Whatever news is coming out, you're going to have to go to somebody else. Because Monster Hunter will be here. Okay? I don't know what to tell y'all. Here we go. We got more.
Little shits! Flying rats! What else are you gonna take?
Nice.
You can't beat the view.
It looks great. It looks awesome.
Town looks nice from out here.
Looks better inside.
Dream all you want.
Will I stream what, Frostfang? Avowed or Monster Hunter? I might do both. Though I'm scared. I'm tremendously scared. I'm hoping that I can get my new motherboard before Monster Hunter comes out, so I can put this new processor in. I just don't trust myself to put this motherboard together. I'm scared. I'm hilariously scared. Okay, I'm scared. I don't want to blow my computer up. Like, I'm scared I'm gonna take my PC apart, put it back together, and that shit don't come on no more. Anyway, let's see. I'm looking at some of these pictures, these screenshots. Guys, the game looks beautiful. I don't know if they've changed something from now when they first released the gameplay footage, but this game looks beautiful. I would have preferred more of the more realistic art style, but this is fine. This person says you can finally be evil in an RPG again. Okay, let's see what they got. Let's see what they got. Let's see what they got.
Coming fresh off of trying out Dragon Age the Veilguard, I was so happy when I discovered just how evil I could be to people I met along the way right from the start of Avowed. Something Veilguard just didn't fulfill.
Why all of a sudden y'all okay with shitting on Veilguard now? When I was shitting on Veilguard, I was a Nazi. I was racist. I was a bigot. Now you can shit on Veilguard? Man, run that back. Run that back. Hold up.
Coming fresh off of trying out Dragon Age the Veilguard, I was so happy when I discovered just how evil I could be to people.
Oh, wait. This sounds like Destin Legary.
Coming fresh off of trying out Dragon Age the Veilguard, I was so happy when I discovered just how evil I could be to people I met along the way.
This is definitely Destin Legary. Oh, okay, never mind. Destin Legary is secretly based, if y'all didn't know that.
Right from the start of Avowed. Something Veilguard just didn't fulfill.
I am ready. Do it.
From the start, I had one NPC dropping F-bombs because I was going to leave her in prison. A short while later, a duo would try to intimidate me on a bridge only to meet a swift demise. I wasn't in the mood for their nonsense, I just wanted to be evil, and while I could have handled it the nice way, sometimes being evil is just more fun.
Exactly! Let me choose my path! I'm excited now. I'm excited. You understand how excited I am? You know, what was the last game we played, guys? Except for maybe Baldur's Gate, where you could truly just slap a bitch. Sir, you can't come over here. Shut up! I just want to be able to slap a bitch. Is that too much to ask? Let me be an evil nigga. Let me be an evil nigga. The game that did it the best to me was Knights of the Old Republic. Oh yeah, I was everywhere I turned around. Oh, do you want to save these kids or let them perish? Let them burn. Watch them burn. Oh my God, there's a mother in a burning building with her children. Yeah, but there's a pot of gold over here that I need to upgrade my character. What's more important? The pot of gold. I want a game that truly allows me to do that. I need it. I want to be evil because it also allows for you to replay the game, right? Because you want to experience both playthroughs. What is it like when I'm good? What is it like when I'm evil? What is it like when I'm more of an authoritarian? What's it like when I allow this character to die instead of this character? What do I get if I don't slay this boss who I could have recruited to be on my team? That's what a real RPG does. What happens when I smash this character instead of her sister? UK gamer, you funny. What would happen though? That's what makes a good RPG, and Veilguard failed to do that. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Get away from me. Okay? It is what. Let's continue.
But who's counting?
It's not just the fact that you have more nuance with every conversation, it's empowering to craft the kind of hero or villain you want to be.
I'm genuinely excited now. I'm more excited for this game. So when the game first got revealed, remember that teaser trailer with the arrow going down and then, dude picked up the sword. It looked like it was going to be dark. It looked like it was going to be gritty. I was genuinely excited. Then they revealed the gameplay for it. And I was like, I don't want to play Fortnite Skyrim. I don't want to play that. But now I'm back to being even more excited than I was. Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
No. Xbox's upcoming first-person fantasy RPG Avowed features pronouns in an attempt to normalize degeneracy. Guys, I thought we had a winner. Okay, which is great. Which is great for a perfect poll question. Start a poll. Chop, get out my face. Go to bed. And there goes the poll question. Are pronouns in a video game a deal breaker for you? Is it a deal breaker? I got to know. You gear up a video, you boot up a video game that you've been waiting for years. Avowed got announced in what, 2018? Okay, hold on. Okay. Let me end that. Let me end that. Let me do that over. Hold on. It would help if I could spell. There we go. That's better. Give you more options. Give you more options. Right? Because that's ultimately what it's about. Giving you more options. So we're going to see. For me, are pronouns a deal breaker? Pronouns are not a deal breaker. But see, here's the problem with pronouns. As I always said, and I say it every single stream, every single video, until they get the message. They look too surface level. The pronouns are not the problem. The pronouns tell me much more about the people making the game than anything, which is what scares me. When you put pronouns in the game, right, it tells me that the people making the game are more concerned about the message than they are the actual game. However, though, there are examples, especially in Hollywood, where we have people in the industry who only put pronouns in their bio to keep their jobs. So what I'm going to ask you is, if you knew a game was going to be good, but you also knew they only put pronouns in the game to not upset the alphabet people, is it still a deal breaker for you? Is it still, like, for example, take Monster Hunter, right? Monster Hunter, let's say Monster Hunter has no woke messaging in it. But then a company comes along and say, hey, you can get Game of the Year or you can get whatever grants if you put pronouns in the character creator screen. We know that we know that they don't really believe in that stuff, but they're like, shit, if you're gonna give us a free $5 million, then we'll put some pronouns in the character creator screen. Cool. Would you then boycott Monster Hunter? Gucci Prison says it's still a deal breaker. Mr. What's his name says, yeah, that one is. UK Gamer says, if the story holds up and it's not all about the message, I don't give a fuck what they want to call characters. Okay. Xeno Knight says, yes, it is. Let's look at these poll results. Well, no, I think I can give the poll results a few more minutes. But it looks like 62% of y'all are saying yes, it's definitely a deal breaker. So we'll leave it up for a little bit more. UK Gamer says, as long as the story is playable and it isn't all about the message, they can have all the gays, trans, or whatever they want. So what I'll say is, you can put it in the character creator screen, and you can even have characters who identify as something else, as long as you don't pull a Tosh. In my opinion, as long as you don't make a character's entire personality behind their identity, I don't care. You put it in the game to allow those weirdos over there to identify as what they want. Fine. Cool. But see, I heard in Avowed, I was listening to Destin Legary talk to Paul Tassi. Shout out to our boy Paul Tassi. Paul Tassi said in his playthrough, he deliberately made his character, Destin said he deliberately made his character ugly, and some of the NPCs was commenting on how ugly his character was. Nigga, what? What? That's insane. So I hope, I pray that the pronouns end here. I hope and I pray that the pronouns end here. Let's move on, guys. Let's move on. You know what? I don't even have my twerk cleanse up here. Where's my twerk cleanse? I can't even put it up here right now because it's not gonna work right. That's a shame. I forgot to put the twerk cleanse in here. Sorry, guys. So, without the twerk cleanse, we're going to have to do another cleanse because my nose is getting stuffy. And so, with that said, here goes our cleanse.
Freak house, bounce that ass, make your knees touch. Freak house, bounce that ass, make your knees touch. Freak house, bounce that ass, make your knees touch. Freak house, bounce that ass, make your knees touch. Freak house, bounce that ass, make your knees.
One said, keep playing that, bro. We're gonna all right. What we got next on the list? Shout out to that man Gazalarian with another 10 Canadian dollars super chat. Let me help you out there, bro. My nigga.
My nigga.
He says, that's where I would say it's the slippery slope. I used to say I don't care, but now it keeps pushing more and more, and we end up with Tosh and Concord censorship in anime manga. Ooh. That's true. That's a nice little pushback. I'll give you that one. All right, let's see. I like being organized. I like being organized because I can just flow through my topics. We got to talk about the mainstream media beefing over Dragon Age. This is insane. So first, you got this article by Polygon. Did y'all see this? Did y'all see this? Jordan just called me this.
Freak house. Freak house. Bounce that ass, make your knees touch.
Take that, Jordan. Take that. Did y'all see this? Okay, so Polygon writes an article. There was one big snub in the Game Awards nominations. Dragon Age the Veilguard, a game engineered to succeed at the Game Awards, did not. Did you just admit what I think you admitted? Did you just admit what I think you admitted? Well, all of us already knew it. But it seems to me that you just admitted what I think you admitted. That Dragon Age, a game that was literally made to succeed at the Game Awards, did not win. The Game Awards are known for much in the way of shock and surprise, and so it proved with the 2024 nominees a fairly well-rounded list in which most of the year's best reviewed and best loved games got some love. But there was one title very striking for its almost complete absence. The Game Awards voting jury snubbed BioWare's latest game in a series of key categories where it would have been expected to compete. It secured just one nomination for innovation and accessibility, which is decided by a specialist jury. In other words, it got nominated for the Woke Awards. That's it. Okay. Granted, the reception to the Veilguard has been mixed, and with its Metacritic rating settling at 82, a nomination for Game of the Year seemed beyond its reach, even though that is 1 point higher than Black Myth Wukong, which did make the cut. Because Black Myth Wukong is just a better game. It's really not that hard. Just because you, the media, rated it one thing does not mean the rest of us rated it just the same thing as you did. Okay? Person says they are coping and seething. Oh, bro, you hit it right on the hill. I got you.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth it is scalding, and now you are molding and coping.
Coping so hard.
Coping and seething.
Mad coping. More tellingly, though, the Veilguard did not score nominations for Best Narrative or Best Performance because the narrative was not good. Best Performance, I guess. Two areas where BioWare games tend to excel and which are less review dependent. It also missed out in Best Role-Playing Game. This was an exceptionally strong category this year. All right. Even so, failing to join the company is surely not the result that BioWare or publisher EA wanted after a decade of development. Listen, I don't know why you thought it would have competed there. It was not a good role-playing game. It was not. I don't understand. Why would you have thought that? You can't actually role-play in it. Am I missing something? It's trash. But more important, though, I found this interesting. While Polygon, a major video game outlet, wrote this, right? The Gamer came out and said, on the contrary, We don't believe so. This was published a day ago. No, Dragon Age the Veilguard wasn't snubbed for Game of the Year. Holy shit. I almost feel like this is like a Kendrick Lamar Drake diss track. And this is written by that one chick. Remember the one? Remember the chick who wrote the article saying Dragon Age is too woke? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
She just dropped a diss track. Who wrote this one? Ollie Welsh. Who are you? Senior editor. Ooh. Oh yeah. If he's not on the Epstein files, he's definitely on the Diddy files. Allegedly. Okay. She says the Game Awards is a contentious every year. But this year's nominations have been particularly discourse heavy because for the first time in the show's history, a DLC pack has been nominated. Yeah, we get all of that. Whether you think that's fair or not is really none of my concern because right now I'm more interested in analyzing a far more common complaint about the show, the snubs. Every award show has people who complain about their favorite thing of the year being overlooked. And while some of the complaints have been entirely valid, one of them isn't. Dragon Age the Veilguard was not snubbed. I wholeheartedly agree. But why do we agree? AAAs don't deserve Game of the Year just for being big and expensive. Oh my God, girl. Who is this girl? Who is she? I got to find her on Twitter. Tessa Carr. Now we got to be careful because she identifies as non-binary. I told you to go to bed. Is this her? No, that's not her. No. That is her. I'm not here. I'm on the other site. They, them, features editor. This is her. Why does she look better right here than she does right here? Nah, that ain't her. Am I tripping? Nah, I gotta. What intonation? That might be her. That might be her. Oh my God. Hold on now. Wait a minute now.
Let me suck them titties, baby. Oh, yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Let me suck them titties, baby. I'm home.
I'm just saying. She don't look half bad out here identifying as non-binary. Girl, what is wrong with you? This is all I can find though. Is she not on Instagram? I know she on Blue Sky. Okay, whatever. Let's get back to her article. Okay. I don't really care for Dragon Age the Veilguard. I really wished I enjoyed it as much as some others did, but I'm part of that contingent of fans that are fairly disappointed with how it turned out. I'm still working my way through it, hoping that it'll eventually start being fun, but it's not very good so far. There's little accommodation for role-playing, no tension between characters or factions. It ignores a lot of existing lore. I could go on. As a standalone action RPG, it's serviceable, but it's no masterpiece. A lot of fans still feel that the Veilguard only being nominated in the innovation and accessibility category, well deserved in my opinion, is a huge snub. Among anger that it wasn't nominated for best narrative, best art direction, best performance, and best RPG, are people complaining that it was also overlooked for Game of the Year. I'd argue that out of all those categories, Gareth David Lloyd being overlooked for his performance as Solas is the most egregious. The art direction was also pretty good. The game has some beautiful environments, but the others in the same category outclass it. Nobody likes the art direction because it's not what Dragon Age is supposed to be, so I don't know why it would have been nominated for that. I haven't finished the campaign yet, so I can't comment on its overall narrative, but I haven't been very impressed, especially considering how poorly it fits into the overall series lore. But Game of the Year, come on now, it's not even in the same league as other nominees in the Best RPG category. I've got my own gripes with the Game of the Year nominations, as does every single person in the world with the capacity to have opinions. But to say that Vanguard deserved Game of the Year nomination, it's like being mad that a Marvel movie didn't win Best Picture at the Oscars. I would argue worse than that. Leaning on AAA cliches that other games have used better, and Dragon Age's successful history at the Game Awards in the past, its immediate predecessor won the first ever TGA Game of the Year and Best RPG awards, doesn't make it a contender for 2024, when many of the more deserving games nominated are trying to break away from the typical AAA action RPG template. Okay? Then she goes on to say, who cares about the Game Awards anyway? I think I speak for everybody when I say I think a lot of us care about the Game of the Year, because we want the best games to be rewarded for their work. Not just monetarily, but I would like if I was working on a video game or anything I'm working on in life, I would love to be recognized for the work that I put into that game. So I disagree with that sentiment, but I just find it interesting. I feel as though the moment the election went the way that it went, it seems to me like we're starting to get some differing opinions in the mainstream media. Doesn't it feel like that? Or is it just me? I feel as though we are. This is another example of that. So, shouts out to Tessa Carr for shutting down that narrative that, Dragon Age was snubbed, because it's not true. Okay? It's not true. It's just simply not true. Okay? Let's move on. Drake cleanser? Nah, I'm gonna stop playing that.
Get the fuck up in 2024.
I ain't gonna play it no more, y'all. I ain't gonna play it. Let me see what y'all talking about in these comments. Let's go ahead and end that poll. 61% of y'all said, yes, it is absolutely a deal breaker when you see pronouns in a video game. 16% said no. 16% says undecided. 6% says they don't care. I feel y'all. I do. Future Boy says, I nominated aTraes for best hat. I'm trying to get some more hats. I might order me a new hat today. Mr. Monkey is in the house. Shouts out to my boy. People, no, he says somebody pull her out the foolishness. She took too long to be they, them. I would argue she's too damn cute to be a they, them. I'm gonna hit her up on Blue Sky, ask her to come on New Black Street, see what she say. Hell nah, she wouldn't accept that shit. Hell nah. Hell fucking nah, she wouldn't say that shit. Speaking of, apparently I'm too toxic for certain niggas to come on the show. We'll talk about that some other time, but niggas is talking about I'm too toxic to come on New Black Street. That's insane. But it is what it is. Let's move on. Okay, so next we got to talk about, I can't believe that's really her, y'all. I can't believe that's her. Like, that chick is cute. The hell? Oh, okay. All right, where is it? All right, so for those of you who are not familiar with Kai Cenat, he's the biggest streamer in the world, okay? And the reason why this is relevant is because it's another testament to where the times are going with Uncle Trump getting into office. They're trying to cancel Kai Cenat. Do you know what they're trying to cancel him for now? Homophobia. Why are they trying to cancel him for homophobia? Well, let's just watch this. This was actually
what's New Jersey?
This was actually egregious, okay? I gotta be honest. If I caught a friend of mine doing this, you finna get the beats, and not in a good way. Not in a good way.
What's New Jersey? They got mesh.
Yeah.
Bro,
yeah.
hey. Ray, bro.
Nah. Word of
It's cold. No, it's cold.
Yo, Ray.
What he shaking his
What the fuck?
Ray, you gotta chill, bro.
Doing that.
Ray.
Stop doing that. Stop. No, these niggas doing that. Come sit right here. Come sit right here. It's no explanation. Come sit right here.
Ray,
It's cold.
Ray,
You want a nigga lap y'all some weirdo
Ray, chill. You wildin'.
I wasn't running there. I was just sitting right here.
Bro, you
wildin', gang. You wildin'.
No. That's crazy. He was on my lap.
Bro,
It don't matter.
Skin to skin. You got your leg cocked up?
Nah, Ray, you might be AO.
When do y'all come over here?
Ray might be AO.
Nah, it's
For all the white people in the chat that don't speak nigga, when a black person says you Ayo, they basically saying you gay. Cause it's like when you do something gay, all the black people go, Ayo, Ayo, Ayo. That's it comes from New York.
he might really be.
Need some in and out, man.
Nah, wait, what? There was this cuddling?
Nah, y'all really was cuddling. That's out of pocket.
Yeah, we can look. Yeah, we call it AO. That's not fire.
Nah, but you're AO though.
What's AO?
Like AO is the gay shit, but we're not even doing gay shit. Hold on. No, even some shit like, okay, in the car sitting on his lap. That's not AO.
Oh, what?
No. He said I'm in the car sitting on this nigga's lap. That is not Ayo. This got to be staged. This got to be staged. What do you mean that's not Ayo? That is very clearly Ayo, bro. Very clearly Ayo. That nigga is sitting on your lap. And now they're trying to cancel. Now they're trying to cancel Kai Cenat for being a homophobe. Let me tell y'all something. For all of you rainbow warriors out there, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but black people might be the most homophobic demographic in the nation right now. I'm sorry. It is what it is. White people are more likely to mind their business. Okay? White people are far more likely to mind their business. But black people, they gon' hey yo, what the fuck? They gonna check you about that rainbow warrior shit. Now, if they know you gay, they just gonna keep their distance. Oh, okay. I know he on some gay shit. Let me just, you over there, you know what I'm saying? You can be gay. It's all good. Just be over there. But you can't be on my fucking platform with all the booty bandit shit. You can't do it. You can't. And part of the reason why I understand why Kai Cenat is upset about this is because when you're a black straight male, you're assuming that everybody in your circle is straight as a pencil. When niggas start doing booty bandit shit and other people see your friends doing booty bandit stuff, they start assuming you're a booty bandit too. Especially black women. Because if a black woman see you kicking it with a booty bandit, she's going to assume you're a booty bandit. So I can't have that. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I don't have nothing against you. You chase what you chase. You like that stuff. That's great. I think you should have the right to like who you want, love who you love, but you can't be a booty bandit in my circle, because if they see you being a booty bandit, they're going to assume I'm a booty bandit too. And now I got to fight booty bandit accusations. It is what it is. I'm sorry. There's social ramifications for this stuff. Maybe if you're a white guy and you got a booty bandit friend, maybe white women won't judge you as much. Shout out to those white women. But black women are not the same. Black women see you even got a booty bandit Facebook friend. They gonna ask you. They gonna like, why you friends with this gay dude on Facebook? I didn't know he was gay. I'm friends with the nigga from high school. Oh nah, you zesty. How? Yeah. That's how black women get now. That's how black women get now. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Y'all, it's almost 5:30 and we got like 30 more topics. God damn. God damn. God damn. I went a little too hard. On them some of them topics. Let me see which one. So we're gonna have to pick and choose which topics. Okay, let's do this little update. On PlayStation buying up FromSoftware. Okay. Let's do this little update real quick. Okay. Okay, Fern, we did. We talked about Kim BELAIR at the top of the show. Okay. FromSoftware owner Kotokawa may have approached Sony themselves to block a hostile takeover from Kakao. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm struggling with these words. Okay. That's Big Shirley.
Big Shirley.
Okay. This is a rumor from Gamer Rants. We now have some new rumors about what is going on about Sony's pending acquisition of Kotokawa. All right. As we reported yesterday, Kotokawa officially confirmed that Sony made them an offer, but they have yet to make a decision. As shared on the Gaming Leaks and Rumors subreddit by user 4000KD, Shinobi602 theorizes that this may have something to do with another current Kotokawa shareholder, Kakao. I'm sorry, I'm fucking this up. Kakao, Kotokawa, and Sony are all giant conglomerates with their hand deep in different businesses. Unlike Kotokawa and Sony, Kakao is from South Korea, and their core business is Kakao Talk, a messaging app that is #1 in revenue for both iOS and Android in their home country. Kakao's scope of businesses include online banking, transport. Okay, I don't care. Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to get to the meat of this, all right? Oh, okay. So 4000 KD speculation is very much well grounded. 4000 KD share evidence that Kakao has been slowly buying shares in their Japanese target, Kotokawa, since 2020. Notably, last 2021, Kakao already managed to bulk up to become Kotokawa's largest shareholder. 4000 KD summarized their point by quoting Shinobi602 on his commentary opinion on the whole situation. Typically, the two parties agree to a share price for a deal. Sony's not going to end up paying whatever Kotokawa's valuation rises to. So, in other words, what we're seeing here is Kotokawa has a investor trying to do a hostile takeover after they bought up a bunch of shares, and they're trying to avoid this and sell to Sony. Which one is the lesser evil here, guys? Which one is the lesser evil? Because I really do not want Sony to own FromSoftware. I really don't. All that other shit, all that manga and anime stuff, I don't really care about that. Y'all can have that. Don't care. Doesn't affect me. And yes, the world revolves around me, in my opinion. But this can't happen. But I feel like it's going to happen. And I'm sick to my stomach about it. I'm sick. That's really all I have to say about that. We can move on from that. It's just a little update. Next. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got a video from Colin Moriarty who wants to explain this, okay? So see what he has to say.
This allows me to kind of get everything out there as far as this is concerned. So we'll start with FromSoft and I guess just the games group generally. I think these would be nice things for Sony to own, I guess, but I don't know how it adds anything to what Sony does. And I don't. First of all, I agree with the notion here in the letter, and I think you were talking about this. Well, you were definitely talking about this, Dustin, but I'm not entirely sure where you came down on how you see this happening. Is like, it would be hard for me to believe that FromSoftware would become a PlayStation studio. I just don't think that's going to happen. I think that would be stupid for multiple reasons. because you're kind of like cutting off your nose to spite your face at that point. So you own one of the greatest studios that you probably could have locked down years ago if you wanted to, but didn't. It is painful to have let them go, and you know what you could have had with Dark Souls and Elden Ring and all the rest if you just kept funding their games, and you got that with Bloodborne a little bit, or a lot. I mean, people love Bloodborne, but I don't think you buy a team like that and then limit where they put their games.
Exactly. There's no way. All the money that Elden Ring made on its own, and you're gonna limit where that goes? Nah, we haven't talked about Indiana Jones already. Also, shouts out to Arcel, who just dropped a super chat. My nigga. He says, "Why is Dustborn your all-time favorite game? You are so funny." But hey, while you playing, it ain't looking good for reaching 15K before January 1st. Unless we hit a huge growth spurt in December, it ain't looking good. So I might not have to play Dustborn after all.
And I think I don't know how people can look at just continuing to buy teams. Now they have worked extensively with FromSoft, so it's a little bit different. But getting involved in these mergers and these acquisitions and then making it a first-party team only makes sense, I think, for truly second-party teams. And I'm gonna underline and bold that more than ever. After what happened with Bungie, after what happened with Firewalk, it's like, come on, man. Like, this has always been true. You don't want to interrupt and upset the apple cart by bringing in things and moving parts around that don't really need to be brought in or moved around. So if they were going to acquire these things, I would imagine that not only would they remain independent of PlayStation Studios, they might just remain independent brands. I mean, maybe you bring Acquire in and just say, like, you're just a PlayStation production studio now.
But then what would be the point of purchasing them? You have to be able to gain something. If it don't sell PlayStations, it don't make sense, right? So why would you buy the studio?
Or not productions, PlayStation Studio, external team now that we just, not unlike what they've done with a few other teams. And then maybe you look at Spike Chunsoft and you're like, you kind of operate an internal thing, but you also have a publishing arm. So maybe you just operate separately. And then you have FromSoft, which, by the way, Sony would be able to buy out at that point 85%. I mean, they would own From ostensibly, but they don't own the studio at that point. But it just doesn't make sense.
I agree. It doesn't make sense at all. Let me speed this up, man. Niggas be talking mad slow. I feel like everything in my life is at least.
If you're like looking at it from a PlayStation perspective of like dominance of the console and all that, it'd be pretty sick to be like, we're buying these guys in there now, exclusive. But I just don't think you do that to the fan base. I don't think you do that to the studio. I don't think you do that to their reach. And this gets me into what I was saying earlier and what I wrote in the write-up. Is I was surprised that the Reuters reporting was not more agnostic about the reasoning behind it. Their writing was all about FromSoftware and Elden Ring, and to me, that indicates that can mean one of multiple things. But it's like that could be a kind of a canary in the coal mine, saying like these people that are connected know that this has to do with that, But that would be shocking, and it seems like they didn't write from the perspective of what I again really think this is about, which is anime and manga, and
if that's what it's about, buy them. Buy that. Leave FromSoftware alone.
Secondarily or tertiarily, you get to PlayStation and the acquisition. And not to say that it's not important that you would own From. It's just that that's not really the play. But the Reuters reporting, I think, suggested that, indicating that maybe they know more than they're letting on, or that that's just kind of the patina that they're putting over it, because you would expect that interpretation of the news from our sphere. But I was surprised to go back when I was writing everything to the Reuters reporting and going to the source and being like, oh, they literally don't talk about anything but FromSoftware in this. That's it.
Because that's the only reason, at least from my perspective, that's the only reason I would be interested in this. But like I said, I don't need Sony nowhere near any of this. And shouts out to Colin Moriarty. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to. I really kind of just want to ignore this news because I'm just like la 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 la. I don't care. Okay, I don't want to hear it. It's terrible. I don't want to hear it happen. We're gonna skip that because we don't have enough time. Let's go ahead and talk about Indiana Jones. Boom, 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 boom. Where is it? Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Shouts out to that man, John F. Trent, and get you a Don DeMarco. According to Fandom Post and John F. Trent, retail pre-orders for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle over 86% worse than Dragon Age: The Veilguard. It's not good. It's not good. A retail insider has shared pre-order numbers for Machine Games' upcoming Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, revealing that the game has sold 86% less pre-orders compared to Dragon Age: The Veilguard. Okay. Who finna? Listen, I rock with you. I rock with you. I don't rock with you that much. I ain't finna pay for no. So let's get to. Who's the source? Who's the source? Let me see. Maybe somebody put it down in the comments. Who would have thought that making the next Tomb Raider Uncharted-like game first person would make anyone lose interest? They really thought Troy Baker and the IP name will carry the game. Well, the game really doesn't look that bad. Wherever the source is coming from on this one, I was trying to see if somebody could post a source. I was going to say what this person is saying. It's an Xbox exclusive that's Game Pass day one, and you're looking at physical pre-orders. I don't think you're going to see big numbers there. You guys really need to stop assuming physical sales are the end-all, be-all of a game success. And that's what I was going to say. How can we truly measure the value of the pre-orders for this game when it's day one on Game Pass? Now, will I be playing it on Game Pass? No, okay? I canceled my Game Pass a long time ago after being a Game Pass owner for maybe at least 3 years, okay? Sorry. They keep going up on the price, and every time I look on Game Pass, it ain't really nothing I really want to play on there. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I will be getting it on the PC, okay? If I decide to play it. Now, also, I think that, like Jared just said, I think less and less people are pre-ordering games anyway. Additionally, I just don't think we live in a generation of people who care about Indiana Jones. I think Indiana Jones is more for those, older folks, Gen X, maybe boomers. I don't know. I just don't think millennials truly care about Indiana Jones. Maybe I'm wrong. It looks interesting, but it's a first-person game that doesn't consist of swinging swords, shooting guns. I mean, you do get to shoot a gun, but it ain't like you get a bunch of guns. I mean, for crying out loud, you're swinging a rope around. This should have been something along the lines of Uncharted. You should have been telling Uncharted, listen, we can do Uncharted better than you. The original Uncharted, or AKA Indiana Jones. But I know why they didn't want to do it, because they didn't want to be Uncharted. So they went first person. We just don't care about Indiana Jones. I think a lot of people are tired of first person. And quite frankly, nobody trusts Xbox to do anything good anyway. I don't know who the source is on this, but I do agree with that comment. I kind of agree with Rhino's comment as well. But I tell you what, I'm not really surprised that it's not selling well. Okay. I want to get into one more story before we close out and get ready for New Black Street. The times are changing. The times are changing. Like I said, that boy Uncle Trump, is about to be in office, and the corporations are feeling it. HBO stands with J.K. Rowling as it reboots Harry Potter for TV. J.K. Rowling has a right to express her personal views. We will remain focused on the development of the new series, which will only benefit from her involvement. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm going to support this show just because y'all did that. I hope it's good. I pray. Please be good. We all grew up on Harry Potter. Do we not? Somebody asked in the chat a minute ago, who is Don DeMarco? You're right. Who is Don DeMarco? Don DeMarco is a Turkish word which roughly translates to God damn. Oh. God damn. You learn something new every day. You learn something. So Don DeMarco is basically in Turkish. I'll allow it. Wow. Anyway, back to Harry Potter. But yeah, though. This show has the potential to break the internet, to break streaming. HBO, you got to get this right. And you are on path to get this right by including J.K. Rowling. This is MVP level work. And let's keep it a bean. It's not like Warner Brothers has room to F up anyway. They don't have room to F up. So they can't really afford any, controversy, if you will, surrounding this show. So of course, I mean, like, not any negative controversy. I would argue that it's positive controversy. Controversy. If J.K. Rowling is included and you get all of the, those training demons upset. You know what I'm saying? Nobody give a fuck about Harry Potter in 2024. Oh, you got to be bait. That's got to be 400 comments. Oh yeah, they clowning him. Hogwarts was the #1 sold game last year. Yeah, you bugging. There's a theme park expansion opening this year. Hogwarts Legacy sold 30 million copies last year. Yeah, I don't know what he was talking about. HBO finally understands there is a larger non-woke audience. The B in HBO is based. Her personal views being transphobia. Imagine